Good evening, everyone. It was a day filled with basketball. The Michigan Tech women hope to get back on track after seeing their 10-game win streak snapped on Sunday. Let's go to Houghton. The Huskies hosting Lake Erie, but first, Tech head coach Kim Cameron is honored before the contest for winning her 100th game on the road last week. First half, Morgan Anderson, Brenna Heisey to Kelly Guy for three, and the Huskies grab the early lead. Then Guy finds Anderson, and she's wide open for three, makes it 8-2 Tech. She had 14 points. Anderson and Guy combined for 7 triples in the first half. Then Carrie Gardner to Danny Blake. She looks at the defense and drives to the basket for the hoop and harm. And after the free throw, it was 18-9 Huskies. And from there, all Michigan Tech, they win by an astounding 40 points, 75-35, your final. The NMU women hosting Ashland and Marquette, and they found themselves down by 12 at the half, but they would go on a second half run courtesy of senior Alyssa Kola. Here she is as she will drain the three off the dribble, making it 58-52 Ashland. Later, Kola will be driving hard to the bucket for 2 of her 27 points on the night to cut the lead to 4, 65-61, just under a minute left. However, this time, Kola on the wrong end as she loses the ball, which all but seals the game. Bree Gasparovich does hit a late corner three, though, to give NMU some life, but it was a little bit too late as NMU falls 72-66 to Ashland. Back up to Houghton, where the men entertained Lake Erie as well. Superior Central's Jordan Chartier was active early for the Huskies. Here's a pass to Luke Heller. Where's the help on defense? It's not there. Heller coasts to the hoop for the lefty layup, ties the score at 5. A short time later, Heller to Chartier in the corner. His second triple in the first couple of minutes makes it 8-5 Michigan Tech. Ben Stelzer finding Phil Stankowski for the baseline bucket, but Lake Erie keeping pace. Nick Deicht to Andy Bosley. He drains the triple. 14-12 Storm after 6 minutes. But Ben Stelzer gave Tech the lead back with a 3-point shot here. He had a team-high 24 points, and the Huskies hold on for the 82-78 win over the Storm. The NMU men, though, had a slow start as Chavis Madison will knock down the jumper, giving NMU their first basket already 3 minutes into the game. NMU and Ashland traded baskets in the first half as Marcus Hall drives hard to the basket, finishes over the defender, 4-3 Wildcats. Ashland, though, comes back on the fast break, and Cole Krasancic hits the spot-up triple, making it 6-4 Ashland. NMU answers. Here's Alex Sorensen. He hits a three of his own, putting the Wildcats up 7-6. In the end, Ashland's Marcellus Hamilton comes back with a nice spin move right here, and he finishes with the left-handed, and Ashland pulls away to win 65-52 over the Wildcats. Let's go down the road to Marquette Senior High School as the Redmen entertain Kingsford. Second quarter action, Marquette up 13-5. Jesse Alzenbrook for three, and the Redmen have an 11-point lead. Then Dan Harrington for the Flivers finds Noah Voss, and he nails the floater. That makes it 18-7 Redmen. However, the Flivers having a hard time driving to the basket, mainly because of 6'10" Veas Grzoulis. He blocks Harrington's shot right there. And on the other end of the court, Grzoulis kicks it out to Connor Brazo, and Brazo knocks down the triple, and the Redmen come out victorious. They win by 16, 51-35 over Kingsford. Over to Negaunee, where the Miners tangled with Escanaba. Just before the half, both teams were trading buckets. Here's Rob Loy working down low. He uses the right hand, and that's good for 2. After a missed Eskimos bucket, here comes Negaunee again. Dre Tumanen drives to the bucket and banks it off the glass for 2 of his 22 points. Miners had a 23-20 lead at the half. In the third, Eski kicks it out for Sam Molnar. He nails the tray to tie the game up at 23. It was Molnar again for Escanaba. This time, he uses the glass. He had 24 points on the night, and that bucket ties things up again at 27. But the Miners found an extra gear late in the first half, and they grinded out a 57-50 win over Escanaba. U.S. Cross Country Skiing Championships are heading towards the home stretch at the Nordic Training Center in Houghton. Today, many Nordic skiers participated in the Classic Mass Start races. Of course, it was a mass start for the men as they got set for the 30-kilometer Classic race. There was a good group of skiers heading into one of the first turns. Sun Valley's Matthew Gelso led the way. In the end, Chris Freeman, who's also a 4-time U.S. Olympian and is battling type 1 diabetes, took first place in 1 hour, 31 minutes and 14 seconds. Alexander Treinen, who is celebrating his birthday today, came in second, while NMU's Kyle Bertrude, who won the 15K on Sunday, took third. Wildcats' Frederick Schwenke, Adam Martin, and Eric Soderman all had an 11th, 12th, and 13th place finish. NMU's Ian Torchia also won the junior men's 10K Classic in a time of 30 minutes and 46 seconds. As for the women, they were racing in a 20-kilometer classic race. Spectators gathered to see them heading towards that first loop, with APU Nordic Ski Center's Becca Rohrbaugh leading the pack. It was another first-place finish for Rosie Brennan from the APU Nordic Ski Center as she finished in just over 1 hour and 10 minutes. Craftsbury Green Racing Project's Caitlin Patterson came in second, while Aliska Haikova from Boulder took third. Michigan Tech's Ulrika Axelson came in 20th. While NMU's Jordan Ross and Felicia Geyser 24th and 25th place. Racing wraps up this Saturday. Well, it's almost time for some NMU and Michigan Tech hockey. This year, the Huskies began the season 10-0 to earn their first #1 college hockey ranking in 39 years, while NMU's hot start also moved them into the top 20. In anticipation of tomorrow's big game in Marquette, I took a look back at a rivalry that spans more than 3 decades. Do you bleed green and gold or black and gold?
It's a big-time college hockey rivalry with all the attention.
Ever since 1979, NMU and Michigan Tech have played each other 132 times. But once the puck drops, the atmosphere, the arenas, and the fans make this rivalry unique.
Throw the records out, you can throw the standings out when you get Northern and Michigan Tech playing against each other. You never know what you're going to get, other than you know you're going to have one heck of a game.
I think this is one of the weekends when the schedule comes out, you circle it. You know that the building's going to be full and everyone's looking forward to these games, and these are the ones that we talk about for a long time.
Head coaches Walt Kyle and Mel Pearson have played in this rivalry. They've seen close games and blowout victories. But for their players who've grown up watching this series, being on the ice has been something special.
It's just a competition between everyone, it seems like, you know, our pep band, our fans, and everything. So it's just got that little extra every game, and it's fun.
Earning the sweep gives the winner bragging rights. NMU leads the all-time series, but as of late, the Huskies have taken 4 out of 5 from the Wildcats.
It's just going to be what team's going to come and put in more work and more effort, and who's going to win the battles. So it's going to be a good game.
This weekend, expect to see power versus finesse on the ice.
We use our speed. We're probably not as physical. We're a little more finesse than they are. But having said that, we have some big, strong kids on our team who play hard. So I think it's a pretty even matchup going into the weekend.
They've got off to a phenomenal start over the first half. So we'll have our hands full. I think it's just going to be, you know, take your teeth out and play kind of hockey, hard hockey, and you're going to have to be ready to do that.
Well, for more sports scores and highlights, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com. Of course, both NMU and Michigan Tech, those games will be broadcast live on TV6. Puck drops at 7:07 p.m. tomorrow.
I'll be watching. Should be a good game.
Yes, it will.
All right. Thanks a lot, Lily.
A variety of Disney princesses visited the UP Children's Museum tonight.
We'll take you to the party next.